up, everybody? Got some new videos today. Today I'm doing, I think 3 artists that I am unfamiliar with entirely, have not listened to at all. This was a request, so I'm starting with Can't Help Falling in Love by Diana ANKUDINOVA. I'm not a huge fan currently of doing Russian artists, but with the situation in the world being what it is. But I will be very clear up front, and I'll just say this. I don't know her politics. I don't know if she is, being used for soft power. I don't know any of that stuff. If I find out that, she's a proponent of the war effort or whatever, then I will be done, and I will probably remove this video because I in no way want to support Russia or their aims. But she's like 19, and if this is just a vocalist who is unluckily from Russia and doesn't really want to have anything to do with Putin's military aims, then I don't want to blanket dismiss it out of hand. Okay, so I just want to be very clear up front. I 100% support the Ukraine war effort to maintain their sovereignty and to maintain their nation. So that there's no misunderstanding, let's move on. This is Can't Help Falling in Love, which is an Elvis song who I never really listened to because I am not in my 60s. But, it's a classic. 2 things before I get into it. I am not a professional vocal coach. I'm not a professional musician. I just review stuff for fun. I review what people ask me to review. I try to listen and be respectful and be thoughtful. Okay, I don't tend to be all that dramatic in my reactions. Part 2 is please don't be a dick. You may not agree with my opinion. You may not like this song. Those are fine. That's fine with me if you feel that way. But let's just try to keep it polite, okay? I try my best to be thoughtful in my reviews, and I would just ask that you be thoughtful in your commenting. So with that out of the way, this is from a performance, so there's going to be a couple minutes of lead before we get to the song, and I may just skip through it. Oh, we're starting right away. Got my coffee, just in case you were wondering.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you.
I like the minor.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you.
I am not. I'm not going to play the whole 6 minutes that we have left of this. I understand it might be interesting to some people. You're more than welcome to go watch what they have to say, but I'm not going to watch that because it's not really pertinent to what we're doing here. So, yeah, she has a great voice. There's something about her low register that I don't know how to put my finger on it. It sounds like it's being processed, right? And I'm not accusing them of doing that. I think that that's her ability to get those notes. But there's something strange about it. I don't know. It just something about the way it resonates. It's not bad, right? Like it's impressive. But there's something about the vocal tone and the way it changes. And possibly it's just because I don't expect to hear women, as a general rule, singing that low. So that could just be sort of catching me off guard. But very beautiful. She does a great job moving up and down between the registers. Seems to... I mentioned this with Dimash, right? But her ability, she's not sliding into notes, which is a thing that vocal coaches will actually work on you with, is you don't want to slide up. You don't want to go, right? You want to go, You want to just hit the interval instead of sliding into it, because it sounds better, but two, technically it shows a much more impressive mastery of your voice, right? Of your breath control. Good mic technique. I noticed that she was like almost gobbling the mic, which is what you're supposed to do. Great projection, right? She, again, like I say with Dimash, she is able to get quality power behind her voice, both high and low, which is very impressive, right? A lot of times, if you're going low in a register that's not really comfortable for you, it's kind of breathless. It's kind of more of a moan or a grunt than it is a projecting your voice. And she did great. She was up and down. It was very nice. Yeah, she's got a great voice. I like this minor version of Can't Help Falling in Love. It would have been interesting to me if they had reprised it or done a key change back to a major. I think that would have been really cool. I don't know that it would have worked in the same way that this piece does. Maybe they considered that. Maybe they looked at switching between minor and major, sort of for the recall at the end. But either way, it's really good. Thank you for the request. I think she did a great job with this. I know she has a really inspirational backstory. Grew up in an orphanage in the foster system. She's living in southwestern Russia now with a foster family. So credit to her for fighting through some really hard stuff that a lot of people have to go through, to be fair, right? Abusive families, getting separated, that sort of thing. But she seems to have had good support around her after that. And she seems to be in a good place now. So congrats to her. We may visit her again on this channel. Don't know yet. Don't know. I'll have to look at the songs. I'll have to see what people ask for. But for today, that's going to do it. Thank you all for watching. Have a good day. Drink lots of water. And be nice to each other.